Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Former teammates Kershaw versus Greinke. Next. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Dodgers, left field. Number 3.
And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he just misses with a curveball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Corey Seager. Career line against Greinke. An impressive 5 for 8. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Marte waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
So striding forward now, Justin. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the shortstop, Away.
A couple of righties start. Starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, A.J. Pollock. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. 7 hits in 24 at-bats. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. At the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Goldschmidt.
Kershaw's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to Now to the plate, number 35. This will be
Leading
his
off for the
first trip
Dodgers,
to the plate in this one.
First baseman, number 35.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one. The pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. Full count. Here it comes. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Batting fifth.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Career line against Greinke. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball. 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Logan Forsythe.
Logan Forsythe is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the 1st strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Peralta is there, makes the. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Second baseman, Brandon Drury.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Baseman, Jake Lamb.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled straight back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Two and one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
This has been a remarkable start to the game. You talk about pitch count. Now, he only threw 9 pitches in the first inning, and here he is with another chance in the second inning to go single digits again. He's set up pretty good to go deep in this game.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Puig's got a read on it. And that's the third out. Here's Jock Peterson now. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Center fielder, Jock.
First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Marte moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. So digging in now, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marte is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Clayton Kershaw. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Kershaw.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Swing and a miss way beyond 1-1. 1-2.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Fielder, David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Look out. 2-0 now. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Zach Greinke. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Greinke.
Into the windup and the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit back up the middle. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Into the box now, Jeff Mathis. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready for another chance. A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that. Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Another payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kershaw is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Chris Taylor.
A shot to second base and handled for the 1st out. Riding in once again, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Justin Turner.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's a hit, the 1st in this game for the Dodgers. Settling in now, number 35 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Digging in for his 2nd at bat, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Grandal.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ground ball right side. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at 3rd, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Second baseman.
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now here it comes. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Fly ball out to right field. Puig on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Brandon Drury will bat next. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Way out in front.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Jake Brown.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Matt, here we are in the 5th inning, and he swings at a ball out of the zone. It's indicative of how they're playing right now. He's taking advantage of their aggressiveness, and that's why there's a shutout going.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side, and no one will get this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter number 22.
Digging in now, Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff.
A swing and a miss. That retires. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte.
Leading off for
He'll
the
start
Diamondbacks,
things out in the home half
the
of inning number
fielder,
5.
Ketel Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
The 0-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Fielder number 6, David Peralta.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. The pitcher, Zach Greinke, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
0-2.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And now a slider in there for a called third strike. And there are 2 gone now.
Catcher number 2.
At the plate, Jeff Mathis. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Kershaw comes set. 1-0 on its way. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. One and two now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Chris Taylor.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that changeup makes him jump.
Figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
0-2.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. On a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Here's Lamb to make the catch now, and there are 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-2 once more. And yet another strikeout here. Here's Chris Owings now. 1 for 2 on his
Leading
line
off
so
for the
far in the
Diamondbacks,
game.
the shortstop, Chris Owings.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Puig. He's there, but oh, he missed it. Throw into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Taylor moving to his left. 1 out. Ready once again, Brandon Drury. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A line shot to third base. Jake Lamb standing in now. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Boy, Matt, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Striding in once again, number 35. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 35.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 count. Here it comes. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, you got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Got him as he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
Owings into shallow left. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the. Ready for another chance? Ketel Marte. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Ketel Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at The windup and the 0-1. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The right fielder, number
Stepping
6.
in, David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hey now.
1-0.
Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again, Zach Greinke. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That was a curveball that never really broke, stayed high.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Turner is going to put this one away on the dirt. Archie Bradley has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 25.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate. It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Yasiel Puig.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second now and headed for third. The relay. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run.
The batter, number 22.
Coming to the plate now,
Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now a bunt attempt here.
You got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. From the stretch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mathis goes to get it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
The left fielder, number 3.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on. Stepping into the box.
Leading out for the Diamondbacks, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Here's Chris Owings now. 16. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Number 11.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Grounded down the third baseline. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first. Here's Corey Seager. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peralta moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 35. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys.
Looking at a fastball to in. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
First baseman, number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to Be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter is...
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Shot back up the middle. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will get there. He's in at third as the tying run with a leadoff triple. So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he is in there. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Third baseman
Jake Lamb standing in now. Bases empty and 1 away following the sac fly. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he is out on the tag. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Yasmani.
Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra innings. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping up to the plate, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to look back at that swing when he's reviewing the video of his at-bats tomorrow.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away.
For the Dodgers.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after coming to the plate now, David Peralta. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
David Peralta.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Whoa, he tried to end it right there. One big swing here in this extra inning game.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Archie Bradley.
Bradley.
Gregor Blanco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Gregor Blanco.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted an inside with good hard stuff.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Jeff Mathis. To start things out, looked at for ball 1. Chris Herman will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Chris Herman.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now to the plate, Chris Owings. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Puig is there to make the catch, and that means we've... Randall Delgado takes the mound to start the 11th inning. In now is Yasiel Puig. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
This change defensively for the
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Chris Herman.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he had him set up perfectly there as he's not even close to touching that pitch. And on 4 pitches, he becomes out number 1.
Brandon Morrow.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brandon Morrow is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. The pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Chris Taylor.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he'll step off and try and reset. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock, 0 for 4. With a strikeout thus far. Brock Stewart takes over now to start.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 48. Brock.
Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Puig giving chase. One down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit on the ground to third. Turner has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Brandon Drury will bat next. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one. Here's Corey Seager, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
2-1, here it is. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings. Justin Turner is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The batter, number
ready
35.
for another shot now. Number 35. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Digging in once again, Jake Lamb looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. One. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
The left fielder, number 4.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Ketel Marte struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Taylor will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
David Peralta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. David Peralta stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Standing in now, the pitcher, Randall Delgado. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half. And it's
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ready once again, Yasmani Grandal. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Here it's a called strike, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Logan Forsythe. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Here's Jock Peterson now. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying, you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Yasiel Puig. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. Now batting, Chris Herman. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Chris Owings now, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Ooh, that pitch was up and in. That's one of those pitcher's purpose pitches, right? Fastball, something hard up and in. Now he can go down and away if he'd like.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks: 2 runs on 5 hits.